Hey, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Matters of the Heart and Soul podcast. My name is Janie, and welcome to a new episode. Today, I am talking about one of my favorites, and it is called gratitude. All right. I want to talk about embodying this energy, living this energy day by day. Okay. Moment by moment. And listen, it's life. So I know, and I know sometimes we forget, we get in a moment and we lose ourselves. We're not mindful in that moment. Therefore, we're not mindful if we're showing gratitude. But on this podcast, I want us to be mindful of this energy. All right. Gratitude is a vibration for miracles. All right. I cannot tell you how many miracles I have experienced in my life just living in the energy of gratitude. All right. And, we have to authentically feel this energy. All right. A lot of us talk about the things we're grateful for. We say we're grateful for and we're thankful for our pets and we're thankful for our mom and dad and we're thankful for our job. But it's something that we just say. It's something we just do because we know it's the right thing to do, but we don't feel it from here. There's no heart posture, there's no emotion attached to it, and it's not deep in there. It's not coming from a deep place. Okay. So gratitude is something you have to authentically feel, all right, for it to work miracles in your life, all right? And you've probably heard me say that our feelings are our manifesting superpower. So gratitude is the vibration for miracles. But the key is that you have to truly and authentically feel it. You can't just go through the motions. You can't just say it. All right. You can't just say it and not even feel it, not even mean it, and not from a deep, deep soul heart posture, because that's where it has to come from. Okay. Gratitude is about keeping our focus on the things we currently have and not on the things we currently don't have. We are trained to see everything we don't have, right? Oh, I don't have the love of my life. Oh, I don't have enough money. Oh, I don't have the house that I want. Oh, I don't have the car that I want. Oh, I don't have the job that I want. Oh, I didn't get the promotion that I wanted. Oh, I don't have, the aesthetic look that I want. Oh, I don't have the hair that I want. Oh, I don't have the shirt, the shoes, the purse, the clothes. It could go on and on and on. We are so uh, socially programmed to see everything we don't have. And guess what? When you look out, you watch TV, you watch commercials, you watch social media, and everybody is putting all the things that they have, right? They have the perfect relationship, they have the perfect body, they have the perfect life. It reinforces to you, to us, to some of us, right? Oh, I don't have that. So what it does, it then puts you in a energy of lack. And that is opposite of the energy of gratitude. Gratitude is totally focusing on all the things we do have. All right. And what it does, it keeps you in the energy of abundance. All right. Abundance. So you have to really, really mean it. And you have to focus on the things you do have. Now, with saying that, it's easy for us to, I'm sorry about that. I wanted to make sure I was recording. I didn't see it. I was like, oh my God, am I recording? Okay. It's easy for us to focus on the things that we have when everything's going good, right? When we are on top of the world, oh, I'm so grateful, for this party. I'm so grateful for my friends. I'm so grateful for the job. I'm so grateful for everything. But what about when things are hard? What about when things are tough? What about when your marriage dissolves? Are you still grateful? What about when your long-term friendship ends? All right. Are you still grateful? What about when that business is real slow and you don't know, how you're going to make ends meet? You don't know how you're going to pay your employees the next month. Okay. What about then? Are you still grateful? And it's in those moments that you have to remain grateful for the things you have. Okay. Because we get so caught up on the big things that we overlook all the little things. And miracles are not always about supernatural occurrences. Miracles are happening around us all the time, but we have to have eyes to see them. Okay? And we have to have ears to hear them as well. So, are you grateful when things are not going good, when it's really, really tough? Are you grateful when you are in the middle of that health scare? When you're in the middle of your chemo and radiation, are you grateful? Okay? Because let me tell you, being grateful in the middle of those truly hard tests, and I call them tests because everything we experience in this earth classroom is to evolve our souls, is for us to become better. All right. So when you're in a hard test, are you still grateful? Okay. So it's easy, right, to be grateful when things are going good. When we're getting the money, when we have the promotion, we have the relationship we want, right? Are you grateful when your child is acting up in school or your child is on drugs, right? Or you don't even know where your child is? Are you grateful then? Are you leaning into gratitude then? All right. So gratitude it's a feeling, and you have to express it moment by moment. It's mindful. All right. Which brings me into my next point, that gratitude is, in order to see it, you have to actually be mindful. You have to be in the present moment. Because if you're doing a million things, you're not thinking, your mind is somewhere else, your mind is thinking about what's next, you're not in the current moment to be grateful for what's in front of you. All right. So I wanted to talk about that first. Now I'm going to talk about, 5 ways, because I'm a big person on talking about issues, but bringing up those solutions as well, and how to embody gratitude. And what I mean by embody is a lived experience. How do you live in gratitude? How does this become your energy every day? And remember, I said gratitude keeps you in the energy of abundance. Okay. So how do you live in the energy of gratitude every day? So number one, I already said you have to be grateful for the good and the bad, period. Your parents died, be grateful. You learn from them. If they died and when you were 40 years old, you had 40 years with your parents. Be grateful for everything that your parents taught you. Be grateful for that. Be grateful for that divorce. You learned some things in that divorce. Okay. Be grateful for that. Be grateful for, your bank account being zero, being in the negative, because you're going to understand how to manage your money when that account comes up. Okay. You're also going to understand what money can't buy. So be grateful for the good and the bad. And when the universe blesses you, be grateful. When you get that job, be grateful. When you get the promotion, be grateful. When you have the love of your life, be grateful. Let the world know. And what that does is it just gives your nervous system good energy. And that way you're attracting more good energy to you when you are in gratitude. Okay. The second thing I want to mention is that feel it. Okay. Feel gratitude. If you are saying things, but you're not feeling it, I want you to keep saying things until you could feel it. There's something that you could list that truly makes you grateful. And remember, guys, people don't have to be nice to us. People don't have to give us nothing. We live in a culture and a society where we feel entitled, and we are not. We're not entitled. They're like, we're not entitled to anything. We're not. So when people do things for you and good things happen to you, you got to know, one, that there is a greater intelligence working on your behalf. So you have to show gratitude to that greater intelligence. It is not you, okay? It is not you. So show gratitude for that greater intelligence, okay? So you have to feel it. If you don't feel it, keep listing things, keep thinking of things until you feel it. There's got to be something that you are truly grateful for. Your child. Maybe it's your child. Maybe the smile on the face of your child gives you some type of gratitude, right? Maybe it was a smile somebody gave you when you were sad, and it just energized you and you are grateful for that. Maybe it was the note somebody left in your locker at work, and it was simple as "I appreciate you," and you were grateful for that. There's got to be something deep down in the soul, in the heart, that you could feel and truly be grateful for it, and list those things. But it has to be authentic, and it has to be real, and it has to be true, and you have to feel it. Okay, you can't fake it. It has to be true gratitude. You have to really feel it. Okay. The next thing I want to mention is doing a gratitude journal. Okay. A gratitude journal will help you, like I said, to list the things that you are grateful for. And when I do a gratitude journal, when I've done it before, now it's a very mental process for me. I've always listed things that money could not buy me. Money could not buy me. What are the things that money cannot buy you? Okay. And there's many things that, if we think about it, money cannot buy us, and it brings us so much happiness and so much joy. Okay. So I want you to think about those things. I'll tell you, one of the things for me is I'm grateful that I could wake up in the morning and I could drive my son to school. We pray in the car, and that's special to me. He's 15, he's getting older, but we've done it since he was a child. So I'm grateful for that 30-minute drive to his school. That is my time with him, and that we could talk about his dreams that he had, talk about the morning, his day, his homework, and I could pray with him. I could cover him for his day, right? And I speak about all the prayers for the family in front of him. So he sees how I pray. He sees how I tap in. Okay. So I'm grateful for that. And that money cannot buy. It can't buy it. So I'm grateful for that. And that comes at a deep, deep place for me. So there's got to be something that you could journal that comes from a deep place and that money cannot buy. I want you to really focus on that when you're writing those things in your gratitude journal. Okay. Have a morning gratitude routine. This is important because how you set your energy for in the morning, and especially in the morning, is how your energy will flow for the day. Okay. So a lot of times when you could already be grateful, and this is how you put things into motion. Okay. When you're already grateful for it before it even happens. So what I mean by that is I normally say, thank you for this peaceful day at work. Thank you for working through me at work. Thank you for giving me the downloads to help figure out the illnesses and the sicknesses of the people that I come in touch with at work. Okay. So I already say thank you. Some days is as simple as thank you for a good day. Sometimes it's that simple, because sometimes that's why I got to keep it. Sometimes it's thank you for no traffic getting to work. So your morning routine, add that gratitude for what you want to push in for that day. And that's how we dictate our energy. All right. First thing in the morning. So have a gratitude morning ritual, already set in motion the things that you want to see occur in that day. And listen, I'm not talking about 10 days. I'm not talking about 10 months. I'm not talking about 10 years. Right in this day, in this moment, take gratitude day by day. Okay. I know it's like we've gotten into, it's almost like everything that occurs, it becomes so misunderstood. We've gotten into manifesting, and I feel like people have just mistaken this for all the egoic things that they want to happen, right? And true manifestation is a spiritual thing, all right? It's not an egoic thing, it's a spiritual thing. So, but the spiritual part of that is already being grateful, already in the soul, in the heart of what you want in the present moment, and then pushing that energy out. And you always have to be in the present moment for that to happen. All right, is not an egoic thing, okay? Because people get that so misconstrued. Okay, so your morning gratitude ritual. All right. The next thing I want to mention is expressing your gratitude out loud. I cannot express that enough. All right. When somebody does something nice for me, I thank them. I show them appreciation. I might even put them a card in the mail. I might even bring them a gift because it happens so seldom because people are living in their ego so much. And the ego is for our survival, but it taints our lens. It taints. It gives us illusions. It gives us illusions. And when people, and you will feel when somebody is doing something genuinely for you with no strings attached and don't want nothing from you in return. They are genuinely doing it to help you out of the kindness, out of the abundance of gratitude in their heart. So express your gratitude out loud. Okay. So that is so important. Okay. And when I'm telling you, when you express that, gosh, the angels and the guides hear this. They love that. It's like music. And so they're saying, here's some more things for you to for you to appreciate. Here you go. Here's some more. Here, I'll dab it here and I'll dab it there. There's always going to be more. And you're going to be like, whoa, I'm just so thankful and so grateful and so appreciative of all the stuff that's coming to me. You're going to be overloaded by it. Okay. But the importance is to express that gratitude because how how energy works is through people. Okay. If we didn't have these avatars, then it would express some other way, right? But because we're all in these avatar bodies and we're all human species, the divine is expressing and working through humans. So you will know when another human does something that is genuinely from the heart and they're not asking anything in return. Okay. That's when you know that you should be grateful and you should express that gratitude out loud. Okay. That is a vibration for the universe and it loves it and it'll give you more of it to be more grateful and to show more appreciation for it. All right. So express your gratitude out loud. You don't always have to just, tell somebody, thank you. I'm so appreciative of what you did. You touched my heart. Thank you so much. If words come hard, write a letter. Okay. That's important. But other than that, there's so many ways that we could show gratitude in our daily lives. Okay. We could hold the door open for somebody. I went to the post office today and it was a couple coming, and it was maybe they were several steps behind me. I could have easily been, I think, within, uh, every right just to kind of look back and just let the door close. But I waited. I held that door open. It was an elderly couple, waited for them to walk up the stairs, held the door open and waited there. And they were so grateful. Thank you so much for doing that. Small act of kindness that goes a long way, right? And that's how we transfer energy. Here, you get gratitude. Here, you get some, you get some, you get some, right? And that's how we get it back to us. As much as we give out, we're going to get it right back to us. Okay? Small acts of kindness, just a simple smile. No one smiles nowadays. We know that. People wear masks. We're going into flu and respiratory season, so you're really going to see it. Other countries, we're in a political uproar right now. People are doing this, just doing this, right? So it's like just a simple smile, a simple just hello, a simple thank you to the cashier, a simple thank you and I appreciate you for, doing this. All of those things, if the guy brings out your groceries to your car, hey, thank you, I appreciate you. Thank you so much, right? And not just a thank you and look the other way because that's what you're supposed to do, but from the heart, like, thank you so much. I appreciate this. I didn't even have to bend and pick up my water today. Thank you for putting these groceries in my trunk and bringing them out from the store. Little acts of kindness. Again, what we do, we hand it out, right? Because we have to first be the energy. We have to first be of gratitude to others so that we get that in return. So you gotta give that energy out in order for it to come back to you. So express your gratitude out loud, whether it is you telling people thank you, telling people how much you appreciate them, giving them an extra tip, maybe the lawn guy that cut your grass and, maybe you notice he did a little extra and you give a little extra, is that small thing, is those small things, okay? I talked about mindfulness, so I won't go back to that. But what I want to mention about mindfulness and gratitude, and this is something I want you to try because it'll really, really change your mind on how you see gratitude. Okay. I want you for one day, even if it's half of your day, your morning, every single act that you do, I want you to figure out why you're grateful for it. So, for example, when you wake up in the morning, and we're talking about every single act, let's say up until lunchtime, okay? When you wake up in the morning, what are you grateful for right then and there? Maybe opening your eyes, maybe still being in your avatar. You're still in this body, so you still got life force energy. You still have breath in your body. Maybe being grateful for that, right? Then you wake up, oh my God, I'm grateful for my legs. I'm grateful for my hands. I'm grateful for my body. I'm grateful for every organ. I could hear, I could speak, right? Maybe you go to the restroom, you brushing your teeth. Thank you. I got healthy teeth. I can brush my teeth, right? Thank you to your dentist. Every single thing. You turn on your water. Wow. Hot water. I have hot water. Thank you for hot water. Okay. You get in your shower, you got a hot shower. Thank you for hot water and a hot shower. You could actually shower. We got people that live on the streets that cannot shower, all right? They cannot shower. But you could shower because you got hot water, you got a shower, you got a nice warm house. We're going into the winter. You're going to have heat in your house. Thank you for your heat. Okay. Every single act, when you wake up, what can you be grateful for in that act? You come down, you get into your kitchen. Oh my God, thank you for this nice tea. I get to enjoy my tea, whether you enjoy your tea on your balcony or your front porch, or whether you sit there and you talk to your spouse. Thank you. Thank you for that. I'm in gratitude of that. And who are you thanking? The greater intelligence, because you know why? You don't have to think about breathing. You don't have to think about your food digesting. It happens. That lets you know there's a greater intelligence that's working on our behalf. And the goal is to align with that greater intelligence. And that greater intelligence is life. It's life, it's God, is the totality of everything. Right? So when we align with that good energy, we flow with it. Okay. So you're grateful you have a spouse, you could sit there, or you have your porch or your balcony or your backyard. Maybe you have pets that you feed in the morning. You're grateful for your pets, right? You're helping your pets to evolve. Maybe in another lifetime, they'll evolve from being an animal to a human as they evolve in their own consciousness. Animals have consciousness too. So I want you to do that mindfulness exercise. Maybe all day, maybe just half the day, but it'll show you how much we overlook of the things that we could be grateful for. And we're not mindful because we have a sense of entitlement. I should have this. I should have this. This is what I'm entitled to, and you're not. Again, nobody have to do anything for you. And that's just the truth. Nobody has to be nice. Nobody has to give you anything. And that's just the truth. And I think if we understand that, then we'll understand gratitude and will be a lived experience of gratitude. So do that mindfulness activity from the time you wake up to maybe lunchtime. Every single step you take, what are you grateful for? Maybe after you have your coffee, you get in your car and you go to work. Whoa, you have a car. You have a car to get into. We have a lot of people without cars. There's a lot of people without cars. They have to take public transportation. And not because they want to, but because they have to. Okay? You have a car. So you have to be mindful of the little things. And when I tell you, when you're mindful of these little things, the universe is going to grant you the bigger things because you're mindful of the little things. The little things. Okay? So my last thing, and I'm gonna cut it short, is I want you to do a nature gratitude walk. And this was my favorite too. When you go out in nature, what in nature are you grateful for? And I'll tell you the biggest thing that when I walked outside, when I stopped seeing through the lens of the ego and started seeing through the lens of spirit, when I walked outside, the sun, I was so grateful for, because that sun rises day in, day out, every day. Okay? Without it, there would be no light. Nothing would survive. Nothing would grow. So when I went out, I said, I'm so grateful for the sun. It provides light for this entire solar system. How could I be so caught up in my own wants and desires of the world and not even see that this sun comes up on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, on every holiday, every day, all day? It's always coming up. And it never ever ask for anything in return. It just shines. Walk in nature. What can you be grateful for? I was grateful for birds, the chirping, just the element that they add to nature. What can you be grateful for when you go out and you do a nature walk? What in nature can you be grateful for? How can you be grateful for the ocean, right? All that water. What does that water give us? Okay. What are the moon? What can we be grateful about the moon? Okay. And then you start to think beyond that because, wow, there's a greater intelligence. Like I said, the greater intelligence that puts all of this together, that puts all of this, the stars, the sun, the moon, there's a greater intelligence that's doing that. And then also making my body work without me thinking. There's a greater intelligence. And that is ultimately what we are in gratitude of, that greater intelligence. Okay? So that's it. Gratitude. How can we embody gratitude? How can we have a lived expression, a lived experience day in and day out? Gratitude is the vibration of miracles, and it has to be authentic. You have to feel it. It has to come deep within you. You have to feel that gratitude. So every day, if it's not a whole bunch you can come up with that you're grateful for, just list the things but make it authentic, make it real, make it true. And I promise you, the more you do that, the more you'll feel that. And the more you're gonna feel your own capacity of gratitude. And the more you'll be able to give out, here's some for you, and here's some for you, and here's some for you. And then you'll be able to draw that back to you. And you'll be drawing miracles to you every day, every day. And that is the energy of spirit. We're not talking about egoic gratitude. We're not, okay? Not the lens of the ego. We're taking the illusion off, all right? The lens of spirit, all right? That's it, guys. That's all I have. This has been another episode of Matters of the Heart and Soul podcast. Thank you guys for riding this train with us. It is a bigger mission, bigger than us. We just answer the call. So please like, subscribe, and share, and we'll catch you guys next time. Take care.